Why I don't believe in the concept of hell, part 2. So I already explained why I don't believe in the concept of hell, because it's unfair. It makes God very cruel and unfair and not a loving God, So I basically describe what hell is. It's a forever thing. You suffer there for eternity. It's a place for the devil and his demons and people who went against God, evil people. If you didn't believe in Christ, you go to hell. Basically, if you're an evil person, you go to hell. So now I'm going to give you an analogy to better understand my perspective, okay? Now, I want you to be open-minded about this, okay? Open up your mind and listen carefully. And I know if you're a Christian, you're going to tell me, oh, you know what? This guy is lost. This guy is possessed by a demon. He doesn't have God. And you're going to be giving me all these Bible verses to teach me. Trust me, I've been there. I've been through that phase, and that's fine. It's fine to defend your belief strongly because I've been there. I truly believe that you should defend your belief as much as possible to the best of your ability because that's what you believe in. It's good to fight for what you believe in. So yeah, it's fine if you try to judge me now. It's fine, but hear me out. Be open-minded, okay? I'm going to give you an analogy. So let's say the judge in the court of law is God, okay? So the judge is God in this example. Let's say I'm the judge. I'm God. A teenager goes to Walmart and steals a PS5 controller. He gets caught. He's found guilty. Is it righteous for me as the judge, God? Is it righteous for me to send this teenager to prison for the rest of his life for stealing a PS5 controller? Is it righteous? Does he deserve to be put in prison for the rest of his life and be tortured by, criminals there, dangerous criminals, and be beat up every single day? Is it righteous? Does he deserve it, for the rest of his life for stealing a PS5 controller? I don't think that is righteous. I don't think that is fair. It's not fair. Does he deserve to go to jail for 6 months? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. If he goes to jail for 6 months, he learns his lesson and then he can move on with his life. He still gets to be punished, right? So that is why I'm using that analogy, is because hell, as they say, is a forever thing. It's a forever thing. It's a forever suffering. If I'm a sinner, okay? I'm a sinner. I'm a bad person. If I did 65 years of evil things here on earth, fine, put me in hell for 65 years. Not forever. That would be messed up. Why would you put me in hell for 65, for infinite years? I only did 65 years of bad things here on earth. Because I could not stand my children, my own creation, to be suffering in front of my eyes every single day. Sure, I'll punish my children for doing evil things, for doing bad things, but I will correct them. I will make sure they learn their lessons. I will make sure to put them in jail for 6 months so they can learn their lessons. And then from there, okay, let's see how you change. Let's see if you have changed. I will give them a chance. I will forgive them. I could not see my worst enemy being punished and tortured every single day, every single minute for the rest of eternity. It's just not fair. And it is coming from a person who's a sinner. I am not a person who will tell everybody that I'm a good person, that I'm a preacher. No, I am not. I'm guilty for being a sinner, for being a bad person, and I could not see my worst enemy be suffering for eternal damnation. I will put a stop to it. It's just what it is. It's not fair. The concept of hell is not fair. So yeah, even if a person, let's say a person takes someone else's life, for murdering someone. If I am the judge, yeah, I'll put that person in prison for the rest of his life, because he took someone else's life. So therefore, boom, you deserve what you get. You get what you deserve because you took someone else's life. You get put in prison for life, and then boom, it's not a forever thing. He will die eventually, But that prison thing, that hell, there's a limit to it. There's a limit to it. you know? So we just have to know what the righteous thing is. I'm not saying you should not believe in hell. You know, I used to believe in the concept of hell where you will go there for eternity. You know, it's just, I believe now that it's a scare tactic the Catholic used to gain power back in the medieval times, you know. If you do these bad things, you're gonna end up in hell. Boom. I mean, it's not really a bad thing, right? Because they straighten people's minds, you know. You can't be doing this shit, so you better do this thing. It's kind of like a good thing and a bad thing too, so it doesn't really matter, but I just want to like open up your guys' minds and see my perspective when it comes to the concept of hell, you know? But yeah, man, that's all I got to say. One love. Peace.